Well, if if I ever get a chance to pass a message, I tell anybody that'll listen, next time you buy a meal, next time you buy a record, next time you spend money, I guess think for 2 seconds longer and think about maybe going to a mom and pop coffee shop or an indie record store, or go to a restaurant that isn't a chain. You know, it really bums me out when I tour with a band or I travel through town and every town looks like the town we just came from, because every town has, you know, Walmart and Target and Best Buy and
big
McDonald's.
box retail.
Yeah, it's sad when one town doesn't have anything that distinguishes it from another town and have its own personality. And one way that we can avoid that from happening is by spending our money at independent businesses. And I feel like sometimes you might have to spend $1 or $2 more by doing that, you know, going to vintage vinyl instead of going to Best Buy. But there's a greater cost at stake here, because whenever you support these big box retailers, it doesn't re-infiltrate money into our local economy. It goes to the CEO, or it goes to the corporate center that we'll never see that, you know.
And I think the thing that a lot of consumers, especially young consumers, don't necessarily realize is that the more money that a large corporation has, the more ability they have to squash the smaller mom and pop alternatives. So ultimately, unless the laws change, and probably the tax codes also, it looks like the day of the mom and pop business is coming to a close, unfortunately. And that's, I mean, I don't think many people want to say that out loud. Yeah. But what's it going to look like in 100 years if things progress the way they are now? You're going to go to school at Walmart.
I know.
That's fucked up, man.
Oh, I know. I mean, you know, the independent record stores are struggling harder, more than they ever have. And I used to work at record stores. I owned a record store. There's something amazing about being able to go to a record store and saying, hey, you know, I love this band. Can you recommend something to me? Which I don't really feel like you can do that at a Best Buy or a Walmart, you know? I mean, there's just so many interesting people at all of these independent businesses that, you know, you can really help out all these places by spending your hard-earned money through them instead of going to the big box retailer, which doesn't have that personality.
Right, they standardize all the personality out of whatever it is they're trying to sell. And I genuinely wish you a lot of success, because there's kids out there that are paying attention. I'm convinced of it. So.
Oh, thank you so much.
So thanks for coming on the show, man.
Yeah.